Sometimes we get so wrapped up in operating tactics and day-to-day working details that we forget the way that we choose to manage our workplace can actually affect our quality of life. Not just our own, but the rest of management, all our employees, even our customers and suppliers. And nowhere was this more apparent than an aerospace company that I worked with. They got this very large contract. It was a major contract on a major defense program of national importance. And I remember when I visited them, I was sitting in their waiting room. Obvious that people were just moving around left and right really quickly in the hallways. There was really a lot of energy out there. And the PA system was blaring with messages just constantly. I mean, like every 20 seconds. And there was daily meetings of every kind, tooling meetings, engineering meetings. There would be, Susie would be asking Hal to call her on extension 469. It was nonstop. It was about a $30 million company that had gotten a major contract with as a first tier supplier. And it required them to really stretch. And you could see that the elastic was starting to break. They weren't delivering on time and they weren't performing to the customer's satisfaction. So much so that the customer actually sent in the leg breakers to come and do an intervention. But we made some sweeping changes, and among them, the ERP system was completely revitalized. The data was cleansed from top to bottom, and the processes were reestablished, and training was redone. We also implemented a stable, customer-driven production schedule, the kind that I talk about all the time. And their production manager, his name was Tony Lewis, was very instrumental in establishing a new sense of organization and discipline that didn't exist before in adhering to a schedule and performing. And once these changes were made, it took about 9 months. Their on-time performance improved from like 70% to we were on time almost 100%. But another thing that was noticeable was that the PA system eventually became almost silent, and the need for daily working meetings really went away. And people didn't feel like every day was a battle in a never-ending war. And when that happens, the air smells sweeter, and food tastes better, and the collective blood pressure of the whole place was cut in half. And that's what effective manufacturing management feels like.